I've been dealing with my family law case for 12 years. My case had become complicated such that the lawyer I had before Caroline dropped me in midstream, leaving me in great disadvantage.
With divorce, how we relieve the stress for a client who's calling us for the first time. We want to find out, what really is happening in the marriage. Is this a fight? Is this a pattern? Is there a way they can reconcile? Where are they emotionally? And if it turns out that it truly is in their best interest to get a divorce, then we can talk about next steps, maybe coming in to meet in person if it's easier for them to go into what their goals are in a divorce situation. And of course, there's a whole nother layer if there's children. Mistakes that should be avoided when in the middle of a divorce proceeding, if you in fact decide to proceed with one, is understanding the marital estate aspect of things, how to protect your assets, how to protect your property, and trying to do so without understanding the nuances and the rules, how the court will view things. If you don't have legal counsel and that kind of support, you could make some critical errors that could be very costly. So seeking counsel, seeking an attorney, getting advice early is the best way to avoid mistakes in a divorce proceeding.
Caroline didn't take my case because it was easy. It was a mess. She took my case out of a sense of compassion, which I very much appreciate.
When choosing a divorce attorney, the most important thing to do is to make sure that you have someone that understands every aspect of what you're dividing, because really it's one life, two lives that become one life that separates back into individual lives. Somebody that can help you to make sure that when you are now an individual again, that you're as whole as possible with the most assets you can have in that situation, and where your interests are dealt with and met and achieved. If you're putting off calling a divorce attorney because you think you can't afford one, I've seen it too many times in which somebody does this and it ends up costing them much more, either emotionally or even financially, because self-representation can lead to costly mistakes and emotionally difficult situations. So self-representation, while I understand it may seem like your only option, getting counsel, digging deep, figuring out a way to hire an attorney helps to ensure that your most treasured goals, what's important to you, why you're living and breathing your children, it could be 25 years of work that you are able to hold on to as much of your interest as possible. And risking that by trying to do it yourself is very costly. I've seen it too many times. I would not want that to happen to you.
I would recommend anyone with a family law matter to try to retain rugged law.
If you're facing a divorce issue and you're feeling overwhelmed, give our office a call. We'll be happy to discuss your options and help you figure out what your next steps are.